Hi friends, I'm LJ Jarvis from the Warhammer podcast, and welcome to this new episode. So if you keep up with the hobby online, then you'll know that Loom Curse will be coming out, a box set that contains two armies from Age of Sigmar, the Slaveneth and the Gloomspite Gitz. And when I watched the trailer for this box set, that got me motivated into looking back at the Gloomspite Gitz, rereading their battle tome, and getting myself more immersed with the army. Now, personally, I won't be getting this box set, even though it is pretty cool and it'll give me opportunity to collect more Age of Sigmar models. But I want to finish my Deepkin before I start another Age of Sigmar army, or another army in general. However, after reading the lore about the Bad Moon, about its fungal powers and all that, that got me into theorizing if somehow could the Bad Moon and Nurgle be related? Could these two entities somehow be connected? Or could the Bad Moon be some way for Nurgle to influence his powers on other races within the mortal realms? Now, for background, Nurgle is the chaos god of death, decay, renewal, and the Bad Moon is a celestial moon that can be found anywhere in the mortal realms, where below it will spread a plague of mushrooms and fungi that will not only affect the landscape, but also people below it. Literal mushrooms will grow out of people and give them a uncurable madness. Now, it might be strange for someone to connect the dots between a god of plague and a moon that causes a fungi plague. However, after teaching myself about the function of fungi and what it does for the ecosystem, here's my evidence, or what I could find on my own. Now, basically what fungus is that they are the recyclers of nature. They take the dead, being that decomposing plants, animals, or even humans, break them down and spread their nutrients to the ecosystem around it. Now, 90% of green life on Earth is connected some way to fungi, where fungus will break down dead matter and convert it into nutrients for green life. Now, this seems something almost completely opposite to Nurgle, because basically what could happen is that imagine the Bad Moon rising in the realm of Nurgle, and with its fungi power, it'll basically kill off the demons of Nurgle, perhaps even making his powers useless against it. However, that's only one type of fungi that exists in our real world. Now, in real life and in certain ecosystems, there is a parasitic fungus called cordyceps. Now, what it basically is that it's a fungus that will infect bugs such as ants. It will corrupt their minds, basically almost take control, and they will take control of the body and have it rest itself into a moist environment, where it will then release spores to continue spreading the fungus plague against other ant colonies or perhaps even other insects. Now, if you played the Last of Us games, that's where the inspiration for the zombies came from. They carried the cordyceps plague and have it infect humans. And in the lore, again, as the Bad Moon rises within anywhere in the mortal realms, it will infect the inhabitants with this fungus plague. So maybe this is a new disease made by Nurgle to continue his power. Maybe this is a way to give Nurgle an upper hand against the eternal war between him and his brothers. However, if you were to read the lore within the battle tome of Gloomspite Gitz, there will be a section where it describes the Spider-Fan clan within the Gloomspite Gitz invading and defeating an army of Nurgle. However, what's important to note that this is the Spider Clan. Now, whereas the Moon Clan believed the Bad Moon being from Gorka Morka, who tried eating a certain moon, but it ended up busting his teeth. And the moon would actually absorb some of the god's powers like a capacitor. That's how it's able to have this fungal power. Whereas the Spider Fan believe that the Bad Moon is a great egg sac from their spider god, and that one day it will hatch and release a swarm of spiders across the realms. And because of this religious difference, maybe the Spider Fan clan aren't as gifted from the plague god, considering that the Moon Clan, they do have this mushroom power, and their leader Skagrod is literally the quote-unquote champion of the Bad Moon. So for example, let's take a Chaos Undivided army within 40k. They are worshippers of Chaos, yes, However, they don't worship one certain god. They worship all four indifferently. However, a follower of Nurgle would be more gifted from the plague god because he has given all of his servitude and sacrifices to him. And that's why he would be more gifted from, say, Chaos Undivided. Now, this could be the same way for the Gloomspite Gits. Maybe the Spirefang clan aren't being gifted with powers from the Bad Moon because of this religious difference, because of how they put more sacrifices to their Spire God, whereas the Bad Moon clan give all of their servitude to the Bad Moon. And this could probably explain why the grots within the Bad Moon are more riddled with mushrooms growing out of them. However, this is my theory, and besides the Battle Tome of Gloomspite Gits, there's not much I can go off of besides what I read in their Battle Tome and what I learned about fungus online. Now, I really like the idea of the Bad Moon being its own entity. I think Games Workshop should go that route. It's just fun theorizing the rich lore that Age of Sigmar is providing so far. Now, I would definitely love to hear your views in the comments down below about what you think about this idea. If you think the Bad Moon is connected to Nurgle or not, I would definitely love to hear your theories down below. And again, thanks for watching. And if you're new to this channel and you'd like to subscribe, then make sure to activate the bell notification button so you'll never miss an episode. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and I'll see you again soon.